Bet you guys didn't expect to see me back so soon. So welcome back to Finding Forex, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the perfect phone strategy for beginners part 2. This is going to be a multi-part series where I'm going over all of the best tactics, strategies, and advice that I can give all of you to help trade on your mobile phones. And in this video, I've also got an announcement for everyone. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So first things first, before we begin, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to be taught how to trade absolutely for free, it'll be going over strategies, advice, fundamentals, anything and everything Forex related. I'll be teaching you guys how to do it absolutely for free on this channel. So all you're gonna have to do is subscribe, and if you get any value from this content whatsoever, then all you're gonna have to do is give this video a thumbs up. So the announcement that I have is a pretty good one, and it's going to benefit every single one of you watching this video, and everyone that's subscribed to my channel that is a complete beginner and doesn't really know where they're going with trading. I have got the perfect solution for you guys. So on the 3rd of October 2021, which is a couple of weeks away, I'm going to be hosting a live webinar for everyone. This is going to cost you £19.99, but you get so much value. It's going to be an hour. We're going to be going over all of my currency pairs, what I decide to do on a Sunday, my forecasting. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. I can go over pairs that you guys are looking to trade, and if you're a beginner and you are watching this video, this is such a perfect opportunity for you, and it's only going to cost £19.99. If you guys head over to the first link down in the description below, it will take you to the unpaid Telegram server, and this is just a way for us all to communicate so you guys can stay up to date. If you need to pay, this is the best way to do it. So it'll take you over to the free Telegram page. It will be the unpaid server, and once you have paid, I'll be adding you guys to the paid Telegram server. And then on the 3rd of October 2021, in a couple of weeks time at 6 PM UK time, that is when we will be going live with the webinar. Like I said, there is going to be so much value in this webinar. There's going to be live trades, there's going to be forecasting, I'll be going over the fundamentals. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. It's going to be great. And if there is any currency pairs that you guys want me to look at, I will be more than happy to go over all of those and give you my thoughts on them. So if you guys are interested, it only costs $19.99. First link down in the description, and we can get so much value and make some money together. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do, as before, is just download TradingView. If you need any of the other information, like I said previously, I'll have a link to the first video down in the description. This is sort of a build off of that video. So first things first, what we're going to want to do is to make it easier and to trend follow, because that's how we always want to trade, is we're going to add a moving average. Now what you can actually do is you can add in 2 moving averages, you can add in 1, you can add in 3. It is really up to you, and it is a personal preference. What a good strategy is with your mobile phone is a moving average crossover strategy. So when it crosses over one way, you buy. When it crosses over the other way, you sell. And that's the way I'm going to be teaching in this video. So first of all, we're going to add the moving average. Now you've got all these ones here, but you want to go to the built-in ones, because the ones previous were the ones that people have added, so you can't adjust them to the way you want. So you just want to add into moving average, and then you can either pick average, exponential. We're going to be going for exponential because we're going to want to keep this on a shorter time frame. So we're going to go for 1 exponential moving average and 2 exponential moving averages. So what we're going to want to do is keep 1 on the 9 EMA close, and then what we're going to want to do with the second one is go into the settings sign and change length to 21. And essentially what this does is it changes one of the moving averages. It takes the last 9 candles into account, and the 21 moving average takes the next 21 candles into account. Now what we're going to do as well is, just for this video, is we're going to change the color of them just so they're a little bit easier to see. So I'm going to go with red for this one, and then for the other one we're going to just go for a slightly darker green, like that. So now they're a little bit easier to see for everyone that's watching this video. So as you can see, this is a really good strategy, and keeping it simple with the moving averages and the crossovers, what we're going to want to do is just use support and resistance only, and the best way I like to trade is through breaks and retests. So as you can see, here is a perfect example. If we go onto the tools, go onto the brush, we broke this area here, like so. And then what we did after that is push up, push down, push up, push down, and push up and push down. And that essentially is what a break and retest is. You're waiting for the price to break a zone and retest it. And we also, for added confluence, have a trend line drawn in, because more confluences we have, the better our trades and the better probability we'll have of a winning trade. So the general rule of thumb when trading with the moving average crossover is when it's above price, you're always going to be looking for sells, and when it's below price, you're always going to be looking for buys. And here is a perfect example of a break and retest with a moving average crossover, and breaks and retests are my bread and butter. We're trying to keep things simple, keep it to break and retests, and use the moving average crossover as a confluence. So as you can see on the left of your screens, we started to trickle up all along here, and we've got to this point up on your top of your screens right now where we've not been able to push any higher. And as you guys can see in this area, we have actually also got a moving average crossover. If we just look right in here, we have actually also got a moving average crossover. So get rid of that as well. Right here is our moving average crossover. So we've got a moving average crossover, we've got a break, we've got a retest. This is the perfect opportunity to get into the market. So had we played this safe, we could have quite easily got our tool, we could have gone for a short position. Let's just say we got a pretty decent entry. We could have had our stops just above these previous highs, a 70 pip stop loss, which is quite an aggressive styled stop loss in terms of how far it is. But we could have also just put it above this zone just here. So we could have actually put it down to about maybe a 30 pip. But just for this video's sake, and just to always play it safe, we just kept it above the previous highs. And then if we played it all the way down to this previous zone here, we would have been risking 70 pips for over 160 with this simple strategy, giving us a 1 to 2.5 risk to reward, meaning we're risking 1% to gain 2.5% back had we let this trade run. And then when the moving average crossed back over all the way down here, as you can see, once again it broke a zone just in here, it broke below, broke above, retested, and carried on going upwards. This would have been once again such a perfect pinpoint entry. It would have broken that blue little zone that we have drawn on here. That is our support and resistance zone. It broke, it retested, and then it continued moving higher. Not only did it break and retest, it also created a moving average crossover, and if it's below the moving average, we once again could have brought. So we got the break and retest, we got the moving average crossover, we've also got a trend line confluence. So we've got three confluences right there: the break and retest, the moving average crossover, and the trend line rejection. This would have been a perfect entry. Once again, we've caught it on the way down. So if we just look in this part here, we caught the move on the way down, and now we're going to catch the same move on the way back up. And what we could have done with this trade is got in at this break and retest. Once again, we're going for a fairly conservative entry and a fairly conservative risk to reward. So we're just going to make sure all our stops are not really aggressive, and they're all in sort of safe places where we would turn around and say, if price got to here, I'm more than happy to let the trade go. So we're going to have the stop loss just below these lows here, giving us about a 50 pip stop loss. Had we let this trade run all the way, we would have made, once again, about 200 pips, 183 pips, giving us a 1 to 3.75 risk to reward ratio. This would have been ideal because we caught the move on the way down, and we're going to catch the same move on the way up. So we've got best of both worlds in this circumstance. We've caught the move down, and once again we've caught the move up. We've got a trend line confluence, we've got breaks and retests, we've got the moving average crossovers. Had you guys taken these trades and used this very strategy, you could have quite easily made almost 6% across a 4 or 5 day period, and people don't even get 6% in a month, and you would have made this in a week. You would have caught the move down, you would have caught the move up, all using this strategy right here. But thank you all so much for watching. If this video did help you in any way, shape or form, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It does help me out and it does help the channel out. If you guys want to get access to this live webinar for only $19.99, go down into the description below. It'll be the first thing, and it will take you to the unpaid Telegram channel where you can be added to the paid one and in turn get access to the live webinar. It's such a cheap price, and if you're a beginner you can get so much value. Once again, you can ask as many questions as you want. I'll be going all over my Forex pairs. I'll be doing my Sunday night routine, what I like to do to prepare for the next week ahead. It's going to be great. If you have any questions, you can ask them. If you have any pairs that you want me to look at, you can ask that too. So much value and not very expensive. $19.99. It'll be for an hour on the 3rd of October 2021, so literally in a couple of weeks. If this interests you and you are a beginner, you will benefit from this. Trust me on that. But thank you all so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But thank you all so much for watching. This is Luke and I'm signing out. Peace.